By taking your amphetamines.
Today is a great day to remember that I should probably be medicated, but that costs money.
Everyone remember Father's Day.
Energy, 10,000 grams of pure caffeine.
All right.
I just wrote my dad's card. I need to make sure I get my dad's card into my bag for tomorrow. Thank you. I'll be back.
Oh my god. Okay.
Well, let's get started by everyone rolling for initiative.
I knew it.
Every character roll for initiative.
Every character roll for initiative. Okay.
Right, well, here's Khalas.
Initiative.
Fuck that. I know my mic was unmuted. It was supposed to be funny.
You're spicy tonight.
I'm spicy every night. I'm also drinking.
Delta is winning.
My rolling initiative as who?
Everyone.
So both characters need initiative. Why did I click on Brasz? Why do I have access to Brasz?
Oh, because you played as me.
No, I didn't wait for it to load. I just clicked on the button on accident.
You wanted to send the result of this roll to the turn tracker, but no valid token was selected? Oh, yeah, because I don't... Right, okay.
We don't have the tokens.
Ugh. All right,
but that's okay.
Let me do this again.
So as Katla.
I get to roll twice for initiative.
What do you mean? What do you mean no valid token was selected?
So Colossus is a 17.
Yeah, you're Katla. You're valid, I think.
Fuck, I hope so.
Oh, jeez. Katla die.
And I also couldn't send Nellie's to the turn tracker either, so. Okay. Well, they're there.
Go.
They're there.
It does. Damn you, Shalina. Doesn't get to your coffee.
Because you can't overthink if your heart stops.
Nellie. Fuck, what else is mine? This is.
Girl.
Embrace the Void soundtrack.
Wait, is there supposed to be music playing?
I don't know.
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Okay, good.
When you said Embrace the Void soundtrack, I was like, wait.
I'm listening.
Am I supposed to hear something?
Y'all, the 5 Sauce concert was so good. Okay, sorry.
No, you're not.
No,
I'm never sorry to talk about 5 Sauce, but I am sorry to derail. I spent like an hour and 15 minutes telling my mom about the concert yesterday, and she was like, I'm loving this soliloquy, but I have to get back to work. And I was like, no, but Mom, you don't understand. I was like reading song lyrics to her. She was fed up. That's Nellie's shit.
I don't have any idea.
Katla's.
That was hard. Marcus, come here. Bring that box of tissues with you so you don't have to keep getting up, okay?
That's...
Yeah, well, you have to get 3 points.
Wait.
I think you should just randomly tell Josh that he needs to roll for initiative. No
Josh,
context.
Taylor says you have to roll for initiative.
Why? What is wrong with you people?
I think that was perfect.
You rolled 1.
But I'm also an asshole.
Josh rolled a nat 1.
Damn.
Nice.
Oh,
Somebody needed a nat 1. We had 2 nat 20s.
I'm gonna send you guys a picture of the dice my sister bought me for my birthday, like 3 months ago, 2 months ago.
Turn.
Jesus, how's your initiative so high?
Who?
28 for Amanda?
Takes the feet.
That's Delta. She has a +8.
Damn.
She has a +8?
She
Damn.
takes the feet to get +5 every time. She can't handle going second.
Well, it takes forever. If you go last. Remember how long your turns took to get to?
Have we solved the turn order riddle?
Okay,
Now we have to put him.
everyone's in. Now,
What she said.
okay.
Not
So,
affiliated with him.
we
was
go
incredible.
to a beautiful morning in the
Sure.
town of Assam. Delta and Khalas, you wake up. Another day in a beautiful village town. You have been living in Assam for your whole lives, past 22 years. The town is thriving. It has many fields that outsource its crops. Due to your father, Rassaahao, for his flourishing water abilities, and Delta, you've been helping out quite a bit. Getting those crops to their peak perfection, and then helping harvest and getting them onto carts to ship out to other towns, so that you are able to make money and continue helping others, feeding other towns. And Khalas, you have been studying in the library, as well as Delta, that Rassaahao has helped build. He has access to the elemental planes, so he's able to jump and get the best knowledge that you could ever find. And your thirst for knowledge is unending, and his quest to find as much to help you fill that thirst and get as much as you can. It's just, life is beautiful here. Your mother is just so happy to help out, and she helps out the town with her kindness and knowledge of what she's grown up to be, though she did leave the Baron quite a long time ago. She is able to use the knowledge that she had from nobility to help out with the commerce, and also with tending to wounds and other issues. And it's a paradise. And you have these characters.
It's loading.
If you close it and
Oh my
reopen
god,
it,
you guys are alternative. Sorry.
Alternate timeline. Khalas does not have an accent. Where's the alt? Oh, there it is. Sure can't wait to play Soch and be king.
Wait
Can't.
to be king.
I got 11 hit points.
Fuck.
Oh God, I'm so weak.
At least you have 11. I have 7.
I slap you. If we get into a fight, we're killing each other. Like,
I'm so scared for Nellie, y'all.
oh sweet, I got a crossbow.
so your time
Pearl.
your time in Assam has kept you from going out into the world and adventuring. You weren't able to, quote unquote, level up in this, in Assam. You were able to learn the basics of study, a wizard and a cleric, finding out about all the arcane and religious arts, but you were never able to really get in deep with that. And so you wake up another beautiful day. Rassaahao has already gone out into the fields and is starting his morning routine of flowing the river into the canals and helping out with getting the crops ready, tending to the animals that you have here. Everything is very well kept. And you can hear from downstairs and smell the sound of breakfast cooking. It's Delta's favorite. Bacon and eggs and pancakes. You both have your own room, of course. You were sharing a room when you were younger, but when you got into your teenage years, you got your independence and you decided to have separate rooms, but you do spend a lot of time together anyway.
What does Delta's room look like?
Yeah. Delta, what does your room look like? Are you muted?
Whoops. There we go. I started talking and I was like, it's not lighting up. Full of books and like random dried plants, jars of water, various colors, just like, I don't know, it's very cluttered, but she kind of knows what and where everything is. There's lots of like shelves and work desk or whatever you want to call it.
And what is Katla's room, or Khalas's room?
Don't drag me into this.
Yet.
What a misspoke. Khalas's room is very clean and orderly, very minimal in aesthetic. She's got a shrine to her god. Did I pick a god? Who do I worship?
You are a what is it? Soteriologian?
I don't have a god.
You don't have a specific god, you just you don't worship gods, you sort of study them. And your basic domain for your cleric is knowledge. So you don't have a specific deity to pray to, but you take in knowledge to get your clerical abilities.
Okay. Well, I will say that Khalas, being a sort of studying religion, she chooses a different domain or different god to study for the week. And she like opens a book and turns, just without looking, she just kind of flips their page, and then when she feels ready, she stops. And she opens the book. When she looks down at her book, it is talking about the knowledge domain. She's like, okay, yeah, all right, that's what I'm gonna learn today or this week. And then she puts the book down on the shrine and she kind of prays to any god of knowledge. Just like, I'm excited to get to learn from you guys. I hope we learn lots. It's kind of weird wanting to learn about learning, but we're doing this. So excited to work with you all this week. And then she gets up from her altar shrine area that she has in her room, makes her bed. She heads out to go to Delta's room. And Khalas's room is very, very clean. There's like just that shrine altar, a book, a few books on gods, and a nice, neat shelf. No plants. And she does have I'll say that she has like a plushie of a cat on her bed.
Okay. Well, it's been a little bit of time, and with the new rooms that you have wanted, and with the ever-expanding library that Rassaahao is constantly filling, the house has needed several renovations, though it is pretty simple. Both Hiscyra and Rassaahao are able to help and expand the house. You do live on the edge of town, so it's a little bit easier to move, take a little bit more land to adapt to your house. But everyone seems to really adore Hiscyra and Rassaahao. They are flourishing with wealth and commerce and healthy people and animals. There's also river fishing, hunting in the outlying forest. Doesn't seem like anything is really going bad. You have of course heard the outside world is kind of dangerous, and Hiscyra and Rassaahao have very politely asked you not to go out and explore. They're too worried about you getting hurt or worse. And so they want to make sure that you know that this is your safe haven. This is the place where you can learn, and just thrive in Assam. So you wake up to the smell of bacon cooking downstairs, and the goddess is Ione. It's an I at the start, not the N-O.
Isn't that what I wrote? Oh, I did an L. Whoops.
Yeah, that's fine.
She's like, minus 10 points. Fuck.
Work on your cursive.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, how does Delta and Khalas start their day?
Is Delta an early riser or a late sleeper?
I would say probably late sleeper.
Okay, then Khalas is a early riser, and she always goes and tries to wake up Delta, so that the breakfast isn't cold. She's gonna knock on Delta's door and be like, "Hey, D, breakfast. It's hot. Don't sleep in too long. It's gonna get cold. I'm gonna eat all the pancakes," and then I run downstairs.
More bacon for me.
Are we just kind of like the curious case of Althea's character?
What do you mean?
The campaign, you're just gonna be a fetus.
What? What do you mean?
Your character keeps regressing.
No, this is alternate Khalas.
No, they're in their early 20s,
Yeah.
but they're siblings, you know, just gonna have fun.
Never had to experience the hard life. So we're spoiled with love and comfort. We don't have to get jobs because, like, our parents are basically, like, running the city or town or whatever. Freeloaders.
Does Delta like roll over and get a few more Z's, or is she getting up for breakfast?
No, she would get up.
Okay.
Like, be a little grumbly, but get up and get ready to head down.
Okay. Khalas, you head downstairs to find your mother, Hiscyra, plating up the breakfast that you smelled just before. And you see it's just another, like, plenty of fruit and grains on the table. The pancakes and bacon and eggs from the farm in town, and you see the fruits, lots of berries. It's summer, so it's like berry season. Strawberries and raspberries, blackberries and whatnot. And she sees you and says, "Oh, good morning, Khalas. Did you sleep well?"
Yeah, I slept okay. I mean, it's cozy. It's good. No nightmares or anything. Did you sleep good?
Oh, wonderful as always.
Do we have blueberries? I'm really craving blueberries right now.
There's quite a few, and she kind of like has the spread open, and there's an assortment of berries. Yeah. There's raspberries, blackberries, blueberries, strawberries.
Okay. Khalas kind of like, I'm able to, can I just serve myself? Delta said she's coming down soon. Can I just...
Oh.
She's just gonna eat all the bacon anyways, you know? Like,
yeah, of course. I know she likes to sleep in a bit. Delta, it's getting cold.
Yeah, Khalas starts like getting just like a bunch of pancakes and then like a ton of blueberries and then some of the other berries. But she does not touch the bacon or the eggs.
Okay.
Is Rassaahao in the room at all, or is he still outside?
He is not in the house.
Okay. Where's Dad?
Oh, he's still in the fields. He should be home shortly. I'm sure. She kind of looks out the sunny window. I'm sure he'll be finishing up soon. So what's the new study this week?
It's knowledge domain. They already screwed up by mispronouncing Ion's name. I thought it was an L when I looked at it in the book. I'm not looking forward to the quiz on Friday.
Well, DDs can be forgiving in the small things. I'm glad you were able to find something new.
Yeah.
You seem to be very curious about all the different kinds.
I mean, yeah, why not? Like, it's kind of fascinating, the whole idea of that we worship these beings that are said to be as super powerful and all-knowing and all, like, they helped create things. It's kind of like, what's the difference between that and Dad, you know? Like,
oh well.
Can Dad do that stuff? He's created a lot. He created a library. And he like did a lot for this town. So why, like, what's the difference between him and a deity? That's all I'm trying to understand.
Well, while he is quite powerful, he isn't all powerful. He can only do certain things, and he can't grant his powers to others, while deities can. Maybe you'll find out the difference between a Marid and a deity in your studies with knowledge.
Maybe. Definitely working on it. Like, trying to understand, like, I guess that there's different gods too that like created different races. It's really
Oh,
interesting.
really? Like what?
Yeah. Like there's like a god that created dwarves specifically, and no other god had a hand in creating that race. So maybe there's a god that helped create Merid, or a god that helped create tieflings.
Oh, yes, that is possible. Maybe you could learn something about our origins. From the elemental planes or otherwise.
What's that?
You can roll insight if you want.
Okay. It's an alternative. And you said insight. Got a 19.
You can tell that while she's excited to talk about kind of the elementals and the elemental planes, when she talks about her own origins, she's just kind of morose and shying away from it. Doesn't want to. Yeah.
I think Khalas is gonna sense that kind of uncomfortableness and try and change the subject of like Delta, come on! Your bacon's getting cold. I think the salt is like floating away. I don't know how bacon works. It's not gonna be as salty.
Delta comes down and she's just like, you would think, considering that I have bacon almost every day, you would know a little more about it.
You would think. That's why I'm learning knowledge today, or this week. I need more of it. I just need to understand what I'm learning.
Chris sits down and starts shoving bacon and eggs in her mouth.
What's your plans today, Delta?
Well, I have like 3 different experiments to work on, and I might go to the library. I don't know.
You hear the sound of rushing water outside the front of the house, and you look and you see a little bit of water kind of splash into underneath the door, and Hiscyra will say, "Oh, that's your father," and she'll go to the door, and Rassaahao opens it up. While he's not in his married form, you do know that he does have different forms. He has his married form, which is quite large, over 10 feet tall, and he also has his genasi form, which is quite a bit smaller, like 6.5 feet. Most of the time he's in his genasi form. Only when either you're going hunting or you need to protect the town from something is he is in his Marad form. And you have seen that only a couple times. But you do know the difference.
Which one is he in right now?
Genasi.
Okay.
So he opens the door and you see this Genasi on screen, kind of matching white and blue and cyan colors, tunic and trousers. You see behind him there's wet dirt that he seemed to have tracked into the house. But Hiscyra, regardless, goes up and reaches up, and he reaches down, and they give a soft kiss. And she says, "So how are the fields this morning?" She says, "They are easy as always. We haven't seen anything rough for a while, but always good to make sure. We should be getting our crops in, coming in soon. Only a couple more weeks before we're ready to harvest, and after that we can send another shipment down. Ormath is kind of demanding a little bit more, but they can wait of what they get. Well, we can't always produce what everyone needs. I'm pretty sure that we'll just help out what we can. It seems like more and more towns are demanding more food. Have you heard anything about any of the other surrounding villages?" No, not right now. We did hear something about place up north, Eldriel, isn't doing really good. Ever since Baldur's Gate got overthrown, there's been some spreading, but we're doing what we can to send out our resources. Thank you so much. I'm so glad that you're able to help out, and we're able to just be in a safe community. I don't want to think about what would have happened if we were out there. Oh, Delta, you've once again eaten all the bacon. You need to save me some. And he kind of ruffles Delta's hair and then reaches for some eggs.
She lifts up her napkin and there's a couple under there. And she passes the plate to him.
Oh, sneaky. I like. He takes one.
Secret bacon.
Khalas, what are you expecting to do today?
I'll probably tag along with Delta to go to the library, do some more reading, get some more books on the knowledge domain and Ion. Fishing sounds good too. It's a pretty nice day today. I might go fishing.
You say knowledge domain, yeah? Ion, do you need me to go to the city of Brasz? You know that the city of Brasz is the elemental plane of fire main city. It is where all of the genies go to, like, converse and whatnot. It's like the safe city in the elemental plane.
I mean, probably not right now, but maybe like later in the week. Right now I'm just kind of starting the research, so I need to have an idea of what information I need to know. So maybe later in the week will be fine. If you're able to. I mean, no worries. If not, no rush or anything.
Oh.
Unless you want to go. I mean, that's fine too. You could totally go if you want to. Like, I don't,
Oh, yeah, if you get down some specifics, I can go and look, and maybe you come with? And kind of looks down at Hiscyra, and she says, maybe this time, if you make sure to help out in the fields.
I could do that. I could totally do that if I could go. And I'm good with fire. I'm like, I don't have a problem with it, and I could really help with the fields. I'm really strong. I could help with whatever you need. Just let me go.
Roll persuasion.
21. I make my eyes as big as possible. Big black doughy eyes. They look like horses.
Horses.
Yeah. I don't know. Horses have black eyes, right?
Oh, I guess so.
Hiscyra just kind of, and Rassaahao kind of like puts his hand on her back and like looks down at her like, oh, come on, yeah. It's like, okay, but really, you gotta help out in the fields. If the other towns are needing more resources, we need to really get out there and get some extra crops.
Delta's just like sitting there shoveling eggs in her face, watching the show.
Delta, would you like to go as well?
Oh yeah, sure. If Khalas is going.
Yeah. Like, we could like wear our have like outside clothes. Like...
We can use the buddy system.
Well, Dad needs a buddy too. So, Mom, you should come too.
I
can't. Rassaahao says, yes, we'll make a family trip of it. Tomorrow, if we really push hard on the crops, we can go tomorrow. And we can have a day. Yes?
If we push hard on the crops today, but we're going tomorrow, then how's Khalas gonna have time to know what she needs?
Shut up. What are you doing? You're ruining this for us.
What's up, stupid child?
No, I could do both. I could stay up late and get my list in order. I will help with crops. That's what I'm going to handle out first. And Delta, you're going to come and help instead of going to the library. And then we can go to the library in the evening together. All right? And then we could go on a family trip tomorrow, a vacation that we all deserve. And it'll be really fun. Maybe we could get Pop Rocks?
Yes, they have good exploring rocks there. Okay. We'll make a family trip of it. I will make sure that we have extra rations to survive the day. We don't need any extra protection, right? He says, no, city of Brasz is, it's good for everyone. It is in the elemental plane of fire, but it is safe for all. It is neutral city. Okay. Well, finish your breakfast and we will get ready for tomorrow. So you finish up your meals and head out to the fields to do what you can to make sure that the fields are taken care of for an extra day that you all will be gone.
Yay.
All right. And next up is Katla.
I really hope it's Guryev who shows up in a portal been like, we gotta fix the timeline! Everyone come with me!
Boom, headshot.
Yeah.
Katla and Brasz.
I'm Mr. Poopy Butthole.
Are we in...
Oh no.
What city are we in?
You are in Sentinel
Assam.
Keep.
Okay.
1911.
So this is after... Okay. This is after all the shit's gone down in Dagger Falls. Do I still have Lady Rione?
You do not.
I'm very curious why I left Dagger Falls then.
You didn't have a choice.
So you are in Zental Keep. It has been over a year since the attack on Asha Benford. The surrounding area, the Cormanther Forest, has been both on fire and becoming corrupted.
You reopened the alt Katla, it wasn't loading, and I tried to close it, reopen it, and now I can't find it.
It should be at the top of the list.
Ah, I see it now. Thank you. Sorry. Okay. I'm locked in now.
The attackers from Asha Benford successfully made their way out to Shadowdale, Assembra, Vunlar. The entire Cormanther Forest has been overrun by a large amount of creatures that seek to destroy everything. And since then, they have discovered several different items that have made it much easier for them to do so. They, Katla and Brasz, you both know of the ruins of Mithranor and how it fell over 100 years ago. And you knew that for the longest time it had its own way of protecting itself until it was overrun. But you haven't really heard of what all it used to protect itself. It was legend to have these archers that could really have quite the distance of shooting down their enemies. So they were able to keep any attackers at bay. But they had fallen, and the town is now in ruins. And the Cormanther Forest is, while it's overrun, is now hiding and evolving these creatures, and they are coming further and further out, becoming braver and going into towns. It has been really difficult finding safe havens. Dagger Falls did actually... Katla, you did hear about the attackers and make sure to flee before it got too bad, and you were right. It fell to the attackers, these creatures that wanted to either kill, corrupt, or enslave everyone. You and so many other people have immigrated to Zental Keep. It is one of the strongholds in this area, and it's able to keep out those who want to invade, but with these so-called items that are helping these creatures, you don't know how long until that's going to go away. And so spirits are down. Everyone is not hopeful, but hanging on to life. Keeping their possessions close, not trusting many people, keeping their friends and family closer than strangers. But in Zental Keep, there are a lot of strangers. You have people from all different parts of this Dale Lands region. What are you and Brasz doing here?
don't know, what are we doing here?
I was muted. Sorry. Did any of Katla's family also escape from Dagger Falls, or is she a solo survivor?
Originally, why did you leave Dagger Falls?
Because I burnt down the fucking market with my arm on
Spoilers.
accident. And the initial estrangement from the family occurred when I pushed back against a religious leader.
So, you have had outbursts, though without your mentor, you are unable to just focus and keep it on straight. And it's been a problem.
Okay.
This fire has been following you ever since then.
Okay. Cool. Good to know.
And Brasz?
I guess, is her family alive and doing well? Ish. Well, considering everything that's around here.
Were they in Zendel Keep?
Her dwarf mother was, and her dwarf sister and dwarf stepfather.
Yeah.
Okay. So, yes, your family is still here, though, like everyone else, just barely hanging on. But the sudden influx of people, it's become very crowded, and food is becoming scarce, and space is hard to have your own, like, personal bubble. There are a lot of people in the streets. You step outside your forge, and there are just way too many people sitting, standing, and lying down.
We probably met a similar way that we did in Standard Timeline. Okay. I forgot your mom's name.
Yoslin.
Can you send that to me so that I can pronounce
Yes.
it? Thanks. So I imagine we're probably stepping out of the forge then, and maybe on like an errand for her. So, right. So, Yavlin needs what from the market again? I don't know what we're gonna find, but are we looking for grains or meats?
She's the grains we're looking for. You can make them last longer, I guess. And preferably, man, I want fish again. That would sound good, but I think everybody's captured everything we can.
I don't really want to be down by the docks these days anyway, if we can avoid it. Oh. Right. Well then. You want to hop on? Or you want to walk? Y'all, I can't
Probably.
say that. I will not be able to pronounce that name.
Yasnulin. I spelled it
Yasnulin.
wrong.
Okay. You want to walk, or you want to get
you
under
think
the
I'm gonna
cloak?
walk through this crowd?
Well, I'm more worried about someone saying something. You want to
Well,
get under the cloak here?
Well, I know I'm just gonna lose you in here, so let me up. Hold on. She'll climb on up and.
Yeah.
Okay, so best bet. I don't know. Just try any of the shops down the street, see if anybody's still got anything. I highly doubt it, but let's just try.
Okay, you head out. As before, there are just a lot of people crowding the streets. You kind of have to step over people to get from the forge to the main road. There are just so many people. You have to also kind of push and nudge your way through. And you make your way to the market. It's quite full as the rest of this area, but there's a lot of shouting and bartering. People are trying to get what they can for what they have. At first they had like money, but just because you have money doesn't mean you're able to get the resources that you need, because there's nothing here. And a lot of the prices went up because of the high demand, and suddenly a lot of storehouses were running low, and it's just been a complete nightmare. But you do manage to make your way to the market, and just a lot of noise and people everywhere. But you do, Brasz, being from this town, you're able to go to someone who knows you specifically. And while that person is like trying to fend off people like trying to barter and buy their wares, you're able to get their attention. Who would this person be?
I am very bad at coming up with names.
Bill's here.
Bill's here.
Really bad.
Is probably
It's Ricky Bobby.
oh my god, stop it.
Yes.
Stop it. Okay, fine. Their name is Ricky, they go by Bobby.
What the fuck?
So
They know my mother. They're a friend of my mom's.
Their shop name,
Allocated grades.
Ricky's Feral Goods.
Okay,
But-
yeah.
But you know the secret to getting like actual goods and going like referring to them as Bobby. That's sort of the in way. Like everyone knows him as Ricky, but you're able to get in and get some information.
Get some.
And
Get some.
yeah, so
Get you some.
I guess she's still probably riding on Katla's shoulders in this crowd, and just kind of waves her arm and like, "Hey, Bobby, hey!" And then hops down and walks up, like shoves herself through.
yeah. And like Ricky or Bobby will like push people out of the way. It's like, we got nothing, and just kind of like push people to the next stall, like go over there, kind of pushing people to the side to allow you to move forward. And with the denial of any kind of goods, people just start shoving their way to the other stalls, and you're able to get a little bit of a path, but it's still difficult. And she'll like wave you over and like kind of peer down at you.
Hey, Mom sent us out here to get some grains. I know you're probably kind of wiped out, but do you know where we might be able to get some?
Hey, for you, I know when we got some. It's okay. But don't tell anyone.
Of course. Do you got you got anything that needs to be fixed up, or maybe a new dagger, maybe a sharpened knife set, anything?
Hey, Bobby, you still need some help with that roof?
Oh, I mean, always. The people coming in, they tear things down. They want what's not here. And so, if you really could help, that'd be awesome.
Alright.
My stall is kind of rickety right now. But if you would fix it real quick, right? I'll be right back and find you your stuff.
For sure.
What kind of grains do you want?
Ma's looking for some, just some. Great, now I have to think of grains. You got any, just plain old wheat, just bags of unprocessed wheat grains? Got any of that?
Yeah, the one's got a sourdough starter that we're living off of right now. So something we could add to that would be good.
It kind of like looks to the side.
Yeah, we got a little bit. Some. I mean, you're asking for bags. We can't really get you bags, but.
I know bag. I mean, just small. I'm not talking about like bags. I'm
Like a fucking drug bag.
oh my god,
A dime bag of
Dime bag and whole grain.
wheat.
something to fill a small coin purse or two.
Yeah. Just look like you're fixing this thing, and I'll be right back. All right. Anything else?
No, that's all she sent us out for right now.
Need any tools or anything like that?
My tools are they're working all right. They're okay. Nothing a bit of some honey and scraps of linen can't fix at the moment.
You know, Bobby, my needle's getting real dull. If you've got another sewing needle that you wouldn't mind parting with, I'd be much appreciated, but you don't gotta worry about it.
She will like put her hand in her hair and kind of like pull out and like give you this like small piece of metal and say,
If you sharpen that, that'll be good. On the house.
You're mighty kind.
If you ever think of anything that we don't have, I could get a word out and maybe we could get something in.
That'd be perfect, thank you.
All right.
What do I gotta do to fix the...
You have tool proficiencies, right?
Yeah, I've got Smith, Tinker, and Jewel.
I got muscles.
Yeah, she got muscles. So she
Yeah.
can hold the thing.
I
We'll
hold
have
it
you
stiff.
roll athletics, and then you can choose one of your tool sets to roll.
I feel like Samson.
Oh, I didn't look at my stuff. Hold on. Intelligence. So we'll do intelligence. Are you? This is just
I
like
need to
this
finish
is
it
just
before
like
midnight.
with the the armor, except it wasn't a natural one.
So you're able to, like, you can tell that the stall is like really skewed. It seems like a lot of people are kind of like pushing and pressing on it. A lot of the nails have been pulled out or bent. The wood is creaking pretty hard, and so it should be an easy fix. Katla, you managed to like really get in there and push what needs to be pushed together in there and get everything in place, and then Brasz, you do your best with what you've got. The tools and the resources you have aren't exactly the best, so you're able to get the stall better, but not as best you could. If you had better resources, you'd be able to get a much better job, but things are scarce.
It's a sign of the times.
And Bobby comes back with what looks like a satchel, so like backpack sized, and kind of like doesn't put it over the stall, kind of like shoves it under so to like not attract attention to everyone. And she says, well, this is what I got. I mean, this is my entire store. I got nothing more for grains. We have to wait for another shipment to come in. Who knows when that'll be? But
Yeah.
I give this with blessings to your mother.
Thank you. Hey, maybe if we make some extra, we'll send a loaf your way.
No, that'd be very kind. Not entirely necessary, but I would appreciate it.
And you know where to find us if you need anything, okay?
Always, always.
He'll pat Katla's arm and kind of point her to the table.
Onward, good steed. Thank you.
Basically. Except she's not on you this time. She's leading the front.
Bobby will pat both Katla and Brasz on your back, sort of a friendly hug, but not a hug in a way. It's Bobby's way of showing affection.
Brasz will, as they're walking away, will look behind her and just wave.
Bobby waves back, and people misinterpret that to having goods once more, and suddenly she gets swarmed once more, and she's like, all right, I got what you need, come and get it. Just make sure you got what you not want. Can't talk. Okay.
Bobby. she might have hit the booze again.
What else are you gonna do these days? Like, there's really not much else to be done.
No, I ain't blaming her. I mean, that if I had time.
If you had time away from your mama.
If I, no, that's fair. All right, let's get this back before people start looking at us weird.
Like that don't already, and I like tootle my fingers at someone staring at us.
I'll have Katla make another athletics and Brasz make a stealth.
Oh fuck! Why?
You are pushing through the crowd to get back, and
No, I'm just complaining.
And Brasz is trying to hide her goods.
Brasz doesn't have any goods.
Oh, I thought the grain.
Katla was picking that up. Brasz is weak. She's not picking up no grain.
The only thing I'm not carrying right now is Brasz herself. This is the standard way of being when we're not out adventuring.
Oh, you
Is to
aren't
have
carrying
Brasz
Brasz?
Not this
No.
Oh, okay.
Brasz is
okay.
like leading
Sorry.
the way. She's like weaving through and trying to like keep an eye on Katla.
Okay. Instead of stealth, how would you help out with getting through the crowd with this new item?
She's just kind of shoving people. So she like does
these.
Right. She puts her arms in front of her in kind of like an arrow formation, and just kind of whenever there's a spot that she can, she shoves it in between people and just kind of pushes them a bit, and then just like rams into them, and then Katla can usually get between that.
Okay.
Like a bow of a boat on an ice ship.
She's just the small point.
Literally.
Okay. Well, you do make your way back, pushing through the crowd to find
Why am I rolling this now?
Braz's forge.
Sorry.
And
It's the short stack crew.
next up, we have Asha.
Aja. Oh no.
That's fucking wild.
Aja's in the wild.
I'm in the wild and I've lost another tour group.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Where'd
no,
they go?
I'm so fired. It'll be fine. I can find
I
them.
love how little I know about the tits.
Now you get to learn.
Aja, you are in the on the edge of the Wood of Sharp Teeth, just west of the green fields. You have been with your family for a while. You were considering going out and finding your purpose and becoming a strong ranger when you heard about the attack on Baldur's Gate. And while very devastating, you still wanted to head out and pursue and help people and whatnot, but your family needed you. They couldn't lose another they couldn't lose such a vital person to keep the town safe. You said you're from the Greenfields. What town was Asha from? Was it Greenest?
It was Greenest. Yeah, we lived like maybe 30 minutes outside of Greenest, so we were very secluded, but could still that was the closest town. So it was like a 30-minute walk to Greenest.
Well, canon to our campaign, sort of.
Oh no.
The green fields have succumbed to devastating fire. And while Greenest was able to survive that, they had a difficult time recovering. And while they were making it, while they were really getting back on their feet, there was the attack on Baldur's Gate. And that suddenly their largest outsourcing or income kind of thing, you get your crops to Baldur's Gate and make quite a bit of money since you're able to sell for a lot in a large town. Suddenly that was gone. And Greenest was really struggling, but still able to continue surviving while not thriving. And you still had a few towns outside of Greenest, and the Greenfields were good. But then it seemed like whatever was in Baldur's Gate is spreading fairly quickly. Less than a season, you hear word of Eltriel getting attacked. While they are not completely fallen, they are struggling to stay. There's also the other coastal towns, Baragost and Nashkel. They are also getting sending word of help. They are under attack. And so you are having a really hard time keeping Greenest from really going under. Their income is really falling. They're able to survive on their own crops, but they're not able to import anything else. And over this last season, this is summer so far, and Baldur's Gate fell in the winter. You have had also a little bit of outreach. These corrupting tentacles or tendrils, I mean, getting into Green Nest. People started acting weird, saying they were seeing things that weren't there, and there were a few mysterious deaths, and things were getting worse. Like, you saw a green future, and now it's sickly yellow. And you and your family are doing their best to hunt and provide weaponry for the town, though a lot of people, they're farmers, they're not really soldiers. So your mother, the Fletcher, is able to make bows and arrows for these people, and then you, your father, and your brother are able to train these farmers to defend themselves. Although it's slow going because they still need to make the food to feed everyone here. And so you found yourself having to go out and hunt more than usual. So you find yourself at the edge of the Wood of Sharp Teeth, on another hunt. Your brother and your father are here, along with a few others that are trying to help out, though they're having a really hard time, like staying quiet, staying out of sight, staying downwind. And so it's really difficult getting the food that you need, getting these hunts correct. So yeah, you have about half a dozen people with you, including your father and brother. So how would you lead a hunt?
I'm leading the hunt, not my father or my mother, because my mother's like the master hunter.
Your mother is in town. She is busy, like doing basic trading with the people there. So she is training large groups of people, and you are out hunting the meat or the resources to bring back to town. We can say that your father is leading,
Okay.
but he definitely trusts you to take point.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I'll be kind of behind my dad then. And are we currently tracking something, or is that what we're looking for, is for tracks?
It's been a long time. You have noticed that a lot of wildlife has kind of fled the area. You suspect it's because of foreign predators have come in and taken and are very messy when they come to hunting, and so it frightens a lot of the deer and rabbits and like pheasant kind of thing.
Okay. Well, I will. Guys, that's my dad. Stop talking about my hot dad.
Not after all, he's hot.
He's already taken. He loves my mother. They're happily married.
I have no problems being a third.
Oh my
Because they
god.
want to form a polygon. How many wives is he willing to take?
I'm just trying to be a menace.
I feel like Asha's father would be like, women are the matriarchy, they are the higher authority, so it's up to my wife to make that decision.
You want a new best friend?
I just do whatever my wife tells me to.
Hilarious.
It know, happy wife, happy life.
Oh, sorry.
This is
Continue with the dramatics.
Sorry, yes.
Okay. Asha is going to use her in the canny benefit below. What's the canny benefit? You can also speak, read, and write 2 additional. Well, that's helpful. I guess I'm going to try and do a survival check to try and see if there's any. Looks like we're by a stream, so if there's any wild, like fish, that we could penchant. You know, yeah, those are words. Any fish, like maybe salmon are starting to migrate early or something, you know, in the streams, or if there's any bear tracks about.
Okay.
I should roll. That's right. That's a 14.
Okay. So you describe how you're kind of looking for this stuff. Now,
I'm following my father, but I'm kind of looking in the opposite direction he would be looking. And I kind of noticed the stream, and I would think it's like, okay, wildlife go to water to drink, to get food. So I should be checking out the stream banks for any kind of tracks. Maybe we get lucky and there's fish spawned in the river. Or frogs. Could eat frogs. I think they're edible. That's kind of what I'm doing.
Okay. So you are... The whole party is going out, and the people behind you are just kind of not looking where they're stepping, so they're stepping on twigs or rustling a lot in the grass, kicking rocks on accident, and you're keeping an eye out, and your father's having a hard time. He is leading, but he's trying to get these people to shut the fuck up. So he's distracted. He's not able to quite get exactly what he needs. And you do notice that out by the river, there are sort of these marks that dragging through the mud on the bank. Not quite large drag marks, but as if a creature would stand there and then slowly slide in before moving on. So, interesting tracks.
I point those out, but hey, father, there are some interesting tracks here. Do you think it's worth it, the time?
Very, very good spotted. Everyone, you can tell from my brilliant daughter's tracking skills that she has actually found something. Now, everyone, shut up and watch a master at work. Okay, Asha, tell me what you see from this.
Okay, and I kind of look in close. I guess I want to identify what I think the creature could be.
Yeah. Roll animal handling with advantage.
I'm not good at animal handling.
Or nature.
20.
No, that works. Okay, so you can tell that fairly recently, it's still mud. It has not dried to packed dirt. There was a small group of hart around. The kind of very rare deer and stags and kind of thing. They seem to have drank from this, and it's been less than an hour since that happened.
Okay. Can I tell what direction I think they might have headed to?
You can tell they headed north, along the tree line.
Okay. All right. Looks like deer. Stag, probably. Or maybe a few. Less than an hour they were here. looks like they headed north to the tree line. So everyone should be quiet, but we should do a pincher move. One group split off and go more northwest, and then go north after a certain amount of paces, and then a second group go straight north, and then we could pincher them in the woods.
Yes, very good. All right.
Sorry.
Bless you.
Okay, so I will take northwest group. We will go and lead the animal out. I trust you, Asha, to take the shot. If needed, Erebus, you take the first shot, and Asha, I know if she misses, you can take it. But we will.
Oh, you're
go
making me take Erebus? Ah.
He's got to learn. I'm taking the idiots, and you are taking the brother.
All right, fair enough.
A lot of farmers from the group are like, "Hey," it's like, "Shut up, you know."
Come on, you all know. That's why we're on this group. We're learning. together.
Especially since they make so much noise. Of course, we're gonna scare it.
Yeah. That's why Northwest group will help with moving the deer less north and more towards us. All right, Erebus, come along. You heard a father. You get the first shot, and you better not fuck it up, or I will make so much fun of you. You will rue the day that you let the deer escape. You understand me?
Asha, I get it. You good? I'm not. Cut me some slack. I'm learning.
All right.
You learn fast. Go. So yeah, Kolvar will take all of the farmers, so that
Yeah, that's my dad, Kolvar. Kolvar?
Yeah.
What's it mean? Is it like a Norwegian word or?
You didn't play WoW. I guess you can be excused.
Oh, well, who's Kolvar?
Who's Kolvar?
No, Bolvar with a B.
Oh,
Oh,
this is
no,
with a K.
Kolvar.
Kolvar. Bolvar is his cousin.
It's his brother. It follows the same rules as Soch. Kolvar and Bolvar.
Bolvar. He's named Bolvar because he's the brother of Kolvar. Benefits of being
younger brother.
Yeah, younger brother.
All right,
And then
so yeah, Kolvar takes all of the farmers and just leaving you and Erebus to head north, following the river.
Okay.
And I'll have you make another check, and you decide what it is.
I will have it be. I think. I'll have it be nature because we're getting closer to the woods, and I feel like the ground would change, so there'd be a lot more sticks. But I don't know what kind of sticks, so I think I'll have it be nature, like tree branches on the ground, some more crunchy stuff.
Okay. I just wasn't sure if I heard you correctly.
Sticks or sticks.
Detritus.
Sticks.
Pieces of tree.
Yeah. 14.
Okay. You're able to follow this trail. It seems like it's maybe 3 of these heart, and they are making good way. They aren't quite walking, aren't quite trotting, but they seem sort of more in a hurry for something. And you're able to get to the tree line and watch it. You see a lot of antler marks on the trees as they like either rub their antlers against the bark or just accidentally break a branch as they walk through. And as you're walking, you feel a slight tremor. It's very subtle and it's very short. And Erebus doesn't seem to notice it, and he continues on.
I grab him. I grab Erebus.
What
And I'd
what
be
is
like,
happening? Aja, I'm
There
going.
was something. There was something. No, stop. There was something. Did you not feel that? It was like an earthquake or something. Did you not feel that?
And he's about to say something when you feel it again. It's just slightly stronger.
Erebus,
Wait.
there it was again. What was that?
What was that? Aja, I don't know. What is going on? Is it volcano? There aren't any around
no.
here.
It could be. We don't know. Volcanoes are notorious for being hidden, look like mountains, and then suddenly not mountain.
Not
And
mountain,
suddenly
but
sulfur.
what? Oh,
And you feel it again, but it's stronger each time. It feels like footsteps.
I think we should hide. Let's get up tree. Here, you go. I help you. And I try and help Erebus up in the tree.
Okay. Roll athletics.
Got it. I can athletics. 8. I cannot athletics.
And roll acrobatics for Erebus.
God. Oh, that's a 20.
Okay. So while you aren't really able to, like, push him up, it seems like he's heavier than normal. Something's weird. He's able to, like, kick off of you successfully and clamber up the tree. And as he leaves your grasp, you feel that tremor again. It's a lot stronger. And you, the tree you're next to kind of sways a little bit. And you hear, from above, quite a few birds just scatter out of the branches and into the air.
I try and climb the tree that I just put Erebus in.
Okay, make an acrobatics for yourself.
That's also a 20.
Yeah. What?
One thing we're good at is the Revas clan. We're good at climbing.
So you clamber up the tree after Erebus. Rather deftly, you both just like finding the right branch with each footstep. And you feel the tree sway again as another tremor happens. And out into the opening, you see the pack of heart running south out of the forest. And Erebus very quickly tries to notch an arrow and shoot it. I'll have you make a bow roll.
Sure.
You don't want to be
So that one.
erroneous.
You've ruined me, Taylor.
You.
This nat one's your fault.
So Erebus tries to like pull his bow out very quickly to shoot the heart as it's running south, but manages to get it caught on a branch and snap the top part of the bow. So the string falls loose, and he's
not. Oh, mother's gonna be so angry.
Yeah, she is. Oh boy.
Are you gonna also make a shot, or are you gonna just wait?
Sure, I'll make a shot.
Okay.
Nothing special. God, I'm so weak. I'll make a shot. Roll. I clicked it. There we go. 19.
Okay. Roll damage.
7.
Sweet. Okay. So from your vantage point, Erebus comes out and like breaks the tip of the bow, making the string completely useless, and you just roll your eyes, take out your bow, and shoot the closest heart as it flees. It manages to get in the lower neck area, and while it's not a killing shot, you know that it's gonna go down after it bleeds out.
We'll find it later. I'm like, hey, Erebus, keep an eye on the direction that the heart runs, okay? Because we'll have to go and get it. Hopefully it doesn't go down another canyon. That would really suck.
I missed. I'm sorry, Asha. I did my best, but what is that? It feels so big.
You feel the tremor again. It seems to be getting stronger.
I don't know. I think we should just do it. Oh shit. Do I have any kind of knowledge of any kind of big creatures that could be making this kind of movement in the area?
You can roll animal handling or history.
History. 17.
You have heard of very large creatures. There are, you've heard of like large lizards from very far south in the Schultean Peninsula. Everything out here, the largest creature would be a bear, and it could not make this kind of thing, or make this sound. So unless somebody imported one of those large lizards up here, you aren't sure what it is.
Okay. I just kind of like, I don't know, but let's stay in the tree, be quiet, keep an eye, and hold on tight, and just be aware, alright? Let's wait for
Yes.
Father and the idiots to come back.
Yes, I'm watching the heart, making sure I know where it goes.
Okay. I'm gonna keep an eye on the opposite direction where I think the steps or the movement is coming from.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't tell if it's quite north or if it's west, east, south.
Those are several
Those
directions.
are directions. yes.
Okay, so as you're kind of peering out and watching, the tremors continue to get stronger, and though they aren't long like an earthquake, you can definitely tell they're very similar to steps. And over the tree line, as you view, you see what looks to be like an iron house kind of pop itself over the tree line. It's this weird metal dome that is just like rising and falling, and each time it falls you feel that tremor. But then like it comes higher and higher over the tree line, and it looks like a helmet, but you aren't really sure. Like, it's too big to be a helmet. Like, it looks like a large house. But it gets stronger and stronger, and you can finally see, like, this helmet has a face, and the helmet is attached to this large body. And you see this massive iron golem coming through the trees.
Token.
How many stories tall is it?
Yeah, how many stories tall is it?
It is hundreds of feet high.
No, but how many stories is that?
Well, 100 feet is 10 stories.
10.
Okay,
How?
that's a lot.
That's gonna take forever to get through.
No, how?
dare you put my sweet baby Alphonse on this token?
Freaking
Well-
Attack on Titan.
Players should remember where this is from.
I'm being funny.
But yeah, so you see this, and with this coming over the tree line, you also see a lot of animals running through the trees and out into the clearing, just fleeing for their life. These tremors are getting stronger and whatnot. And from the west, you hear, Asha! Orebus! Where are you? Your father is calling out to you.
Okay, I think I'm gonna yell out. Like, Father, we're in the tree. Get in the trees. There's a stampede. There's animals. Get up high. Abandon the idiots. Climb. Just climb.
Animals? It feels bigger than an animal. What is going on?
There's like, oh gosh, where does he sound? Where am I hearing him sounding from? Like, do I see him at all? Like, Kolvar?
You cannot see him yet. He's coming from the west. This iron golem is coming from the north. Going south.
Okay. Going south. Coming from the north, going south. And Kolvar is coming from the west. And I think there's probably a lot of animals below us, huh? That would not be a good time to get down the tree. I'd be like, I guess I'll just yell like, there's a massive iron giant! Some kind of giant Iron Man or something coming from the north, so get in trees. Like,
As you say that, the maw of the helmet opens, and much fire rains out on it from the open mouth into the trees. Seems to be igniting the forest.
fun, hear this. Oh, it's starting a fire. Okay, don't get in the trees. Just, we gotta get out of the forest. Somehow. I don't know what to do.
And with that, we will go to Guryev.
Yellow.
Reached Guryev.
Guryev, you have been traveling for a long time. It's been over a year since you were in the attack on Ashabenford. You fled solo out of the city, managing to escape all of the horrendous creatures that were trying to just kill all those heroes in the longhouse. They crashed the party. You did not head to Shadowdale. You went south instead, knowing that you needed to get out of the path of danger. And you had quickly lost contact with the Raven Queen, but soon after you gained that first level knowledge, unbeknownst to you, an artifact had been destroyed, and so you were able to gain level 1 knowledge, and you came in contact with the Raven Queen once more. And throughout this past year, you have been trying to both stay alive and look for family. It's been a rough time. With your father's passing, you knew that you had to find your sister and your brother. though that was definitely no easy feat. You attempted to contact the Raven Queen with questions, wondering where they were, but it was very difficult. She seemed preoccupied with other things. And in this time, you started to gain a little bit more strength through the Raven Queen. It seemed like she starting to get a large influx of souls. But within the past 6 months, that has really waned. Your connection with her is very slim at this point, and she seems to be struggling to stay hanging on. And so, with sort of all these things happening in the world, the fall of Baldur's Gate, the attack on Elturel, the Cormanther Forest now is completely corrupt. You decided to take your search and find out what had happened to your family. And all your searches, whether it involved any kind of threats or bribing or anything like that, have led you to the sailor city of Athkatla. While it was the sailor city before, it has had quite the overthrow. With Baldur's Gate falling, it lost a lot of commerce with them, and there was a lot of disruptions on the seas. Several pirates had come into town. With a lot of the confusion that was happening, they decided to take over. They overthrew the government, and it's now, Athkatla is now a pirate city. It's sort of a not quite lawless. There's that honor among thieves aspect, but it's still really difficult to get a hold on what's going on. It's sort of anarchy at this point. There is a pirate lord, but it doesn't seem like he's really keeping the peace at all. It's pretty crazy here. But you managed to get inside, though it took quite a bit of your money and your resources. Your search for your sister has led you here. You have heard that she is working the docks, working on ships, though, well, that's also kind of a crapshoot. It's something. And so you are in this sort of lawless town with the Raven Queen's power waning. Your connection with her is very weak, but you still have one. So how would you like to sort of make and establish a position in Athkatla?
How old am I again?
You are your normal age. It's been a year since the attack, so the same time as we've always had.
Been a year since the... Sorry,
So, when we were playing the few on the boat, it's the same time as that.
Okay, so I am so I'm the same age.
Yes.
Never met people.
You were not able to gather a group in Ashabenford when it fell.
Okay. And you said I'm in Athkatla?
Yes. You are in the coastal town of Athkatla, one of the large cities in Faerun.
And I tracked my sister to here.
Yes.
Is the with the Raven Queen, it's still the same kind of situation? You said that like she's still really weak.
Yes. It got to the point where it felt like she had a lot of souls coming in, so a lot of people were dying. But recently, those souls had really slowed down to the point where she is as weak as the other time.
Okay. I guess I'll try to track. Let me pull up something. Oh, I see. Oh, where is it? Okay. I guess I don't really know how to like. Guryev isn't really a subtle person, so not quite exactly sure how he would go about looking for someone that he doesn't really want other people to know that he's looking for. I think who was the person that told him? How did he find out that she was here? That Vanya was here?
So you have heard, you kind of piece things together. It wasn't from directly one person, but you've heard tales of this one person. Another person said like Katla is a new city where anyone can be who they want. Another person has said that there is someone who matches your sister's description, sort of heading on a boat this way. Does she have a nickname at all, or just Vanya?
Just Vanya.
Okay. You heard like not exactly Vanya, but similar names of this person. Could be a nickname that she's going by instead of her birth name.
Okay.
So there's a lot of indirect things. You've been making your own conspiracy board.
Okay. And is it she's just been working this port or a specific boat?
You haven't gotten that far yet. You just know Katla and the port or docks and boats.
I have no idea what she would look like. And I'm not really I wouldn't really be I like do I still have like my same kind of levels? Like would I be able to do like a divination or anything, or?
You are the alt Guryev character sheet.
Oh, okay. Un momento, por favor.
And people who are clerics, paladins, druids. I don't think we have any druids. Oh, there's Soch. You're able to prepare the spells that you have access to.
Would I have the knife or no?
You do not have the knife. You don't have any items that you've acquired in your last journey.
So I can't really commune, which kind of sucks. I guess I could like maybe try to like pray for a sign. That's what I'm gonna try to do, or I can't commune. I can't. I'm gonna go through the crowd and toll the dead.
You could roll a religion to try and get some sort of sign from the Raven Queen, even if it's not like directly talking to her.
Yeah, I'll try to do that. We'll try to do that.
So you are in Katla. The streets are pretty hectic. It seems like there's a lot of either fighting or just drunken people staggering through the streets or sleeping. It's not clean. There's quite a bit of human fluids, whether it's... You can have your imagination go with that, but just a wide variety of that. And there are like just all sorts of whatever people want to do. They kind of just do what they want. There's stealing and gambling and prostitution, and they're not shy about any of this. It just happens. This town that was once huge and thriving, that employed a lot of sailors and merchants for outgoing across the sea, more than like Kalimport or Baldur's Gate, is just kind of really in the shithole at this point. And so you make your way through these debauchery-laden streets, and as you're kind of like avoiding all these shitty people, you do see a crow, not quite a raven, but a crow perched on a tavern sign. And when you kind of get close to it, it looks directly at you and caws once, and then looks at the door, and then flies off.
Just kind of vibe check. Does it seem like there are very many half-elves in town?
It's really hard to tell. With the sort of environment that is here, there's just all sorts of people here. I don't know. I can't really say yes or no to that.
Okay. No more or less than I would expect at a major town.
Yeah.
Okay.
The tavern is called the Sly Lantern.
Okay. Then I'll saunter in. to be maybe a little bit inconspicuous.
You enter, and it's pretty much what you would expect from everything happening here. They do kind of respect the coin. There's a lot of thieving happening and bribing and bartering, but coin is pretty powerful here. And so, likewise, a lot of the taverns, inns, and gambling houses are pretty safe havens. If there's any sort of what you would call a crime in a different city that happens in one of those places, then they very quickly take care of it and remove it from this location, remove the situation from the location, and people are able to get on with whatever the hell they were doing. That said, there's just a lot of random people like dancing around, singing. It's not performance. It's not like a set performance. It's just like people having a good time. A lot of alcohol is being traded about, and I would say, yeah.
I would say roughly that Gary probably still had most of his background in LARPing as Moses in the Sinai. So he still probably has the same kind of tattered, not really tattered, but well broken in, dusty look. Probably skin a little bit more worse for wear because of the sun and the heat. So kind of just looks like not quite a beggar, but more just kind of a grandfatherly figure that might not have a whole lot to his name.
Yeah. So you aren't the kind of person to draw attention. Like, you don't look like you have money.
Yeah, people are definitely going to look, but I don't think they're going to give him a second glance.
Okay. Yeah, you look about, and it doesn't seem like there's a whole lot of, like, other than the sign from the crow, doesn't seem like there's a whole lot of stuff going on, although, like, you do see one part of this tavern has some people off to the side just having a drink like normal, like none of this is crazy. And yeah, so you're able to ask people in here if you want, or if you're able to look for another sign.
Does it just kind of, in general, look like what's the general crowd?
Vibe people vibe.
Like, I guess primarily basic demographic stuff.
Yeah, what you would find, it's just like humans, elves.
I guess mostly guys, like mostly like dock workers.
I would say majority guys, but there are women here.
Okay.
Both like trying to make money and also workers.
Okay. Yeah, then he would just go up to the barkeep, ask for a drink, and maybe if they have a wash basin or something that he can wash his face off, maybe a little bit.
Okay. So you are able to order a drink. It's fairly basic. They don't really have fancy stuff. Like, they have beer and mead, no wine, but
He would just say what's the
fairly
you got.
strong spirits. Yeah, an ale.
Yeah. Just something to get the job done. And then he'll try to find a place where he can maybe, like, as he's walking around, most of the asking for the wash basin and being able to, if it's like, I don't know, near the, so he can move around without seeming conspicuous and just kind of just glance around and see if there's anyone that maybe even remotely would match to someone who looks nearly the same age as him, but female half elf. That looks like she probably works on or near ships.
Okay. I'll have you roll an insight or perception. Okay. So you're kind of just people watching at this point, and you don't really know why you saw, like, why did the, maybe it was a fluke, maybe it wasn't, like, I mean, it was a crow instead of a raven. You don't really see anything or hear anything about why the Raven Queen might point you in this direction. But just as you're kind of like finishing your ale, you hear a name very similar to Vanya. Your ears perk up and you're kind of like trying to listen into this conversation, and you hear that there is a boat that has this kind of a working woman on it, but she seems to have more sway over like a captain might. It's weird. But the boat is called the Thriving Prince. And the name that you hear is Vicari. And it's a half elf. She sounds like she's like experienced, but like aged. But it sounds like there's something about this person who is significant enough to talk about it in this place.
There's a lot of people around with her.
So that person isn't here currently. You just hear a name and a conversation. That's sort of how you've gathered a lot of information about this person, or your sister.
I see. Okay. They have like I don't know. They have name badges. I guess I will maybe wait for them to leave. I don't know. He's not. What Guryev?
Okay, if you want to wait for them to leave, we can have you think about what you want to do and get back to you.
Yeah, I'll wait for. Yeah, I'll. What time of day is it?
Late at night.
Okay. I guess I'll just sit nearby and see if I can hear them talking about anything else from the job. About work, if any particular ships or things that they are. I don't know if I can figure out any identifying information about where they work or what they work on.
Okay. Next up, is Soch.
Sock.
Yay, Soch!
Soch, unfortunately, very much for you, you have been stuck in the Death Temple this whole time. That group has brought you here and thought you were a lizard just to be their canary. And while they were setting off traps, you ran away, managed to let them get killed and survived yourself. But the tits never formed, and so they never came to the Death Temple and never saved you. So, sorry, Soch, you are stuck here until someone can survive and destroy the temple on their own.
And it can't be me, huh?
Do you want to
Yes, sir.
try to get all those, bosses
So
and
many
whatnot?
keys. That's so true. Yeah, oh, shit.
Next up is
Wow. We're just gonna write this guy
Shortest
out.
character ever.
Yeah.
It sucks to be you.
Never made it out.
God.
Ash and Gahoon. You are in Thaymarsh. The attack with the devil that showed up managed to infiltrate and destroy the port of Thaymarsh, and it was able to summon more devils from the Nine Hells, and over this past few months, 2 seasons, take over Thaymarsh. And unfortunately, even with Cahoon's clan coming down from the mountains, you were not able to hold back the forces. And so you are in Thaymarsh in a very small space. There are only a few buildings left that you're able to keep from being destroyed, though you know that it's only a matter of time before it happens.
Which of my clan is gone?
How much would come down from the mountains? Like all of them? Or, well, probably not all of them, but...
Yes, even the children. I would say probably. I don't actually know. Probably not that many, actually. Not that they don't really want to help other people, but it's just not really.
Not their
It wouldn't be very many. It'd probably be a handful that decided to, heed his call for help, because it's so far away. It doesn't seem that real, I would assume, to other people.
Do you want to roll a d20 to see how many people of your clan are there?
I would.
Seven's a good number. They heard about your mercenary hirings and really needed the help, and they tried to get as many people as they could into Thaymarsh to fend off the devil invasion. Though of course it wasn't enough just because of the sheer force of these creatures. And so you're able to get 7 other of your clan members down here. And Ash, you are doing everything you can to heal those who need it, but your goddess is really straining hard to keep you and others of your church holding back this force, keeping people alive. It's quite the onslaught. Is there anything you two want to do?
Suggest that we just all go live with Coon's clan in the mountains.
Those are the Alamir Mountains, right? The ones closest to Thaymarsh?
No, they're the ice.
Oh.
Yeah.
Way up north.
That's why I'm like, there are not very many people here. They're from the ice. He's from the Ice Rim Mountains.
Okay, super far northeast.
That's why I said maybe 7.
Well, Ash, would you like to make that suggestion to make that trek that way, or is there something else you'd like to do?
I feel like that would be a logical suggestion, because at this point Ash just wants to like keep as many people alive as possible, and Cahoon's people have come to help do that. And she feels like if we stay, then more people will just die. Like if there's really just like a couple buildings left.
I would say
then
that Cthulhu's already lost 3 people, so there's only 4 left from his clan.
Then like we should, you know, kind of take what we can and get the heck out of Dodge.
Okay. I'll have you make a roll with advantage, but it is your choice of how you want to
Is this a
say
persuasion?
this. Asha's choice.
Oh, I mean, Cthulhu would be he would have the same mind. If it's just them, like how many people are left, like total?
Let's see. About 150.
That are all huddled together?
Yeah, in...
Sorry, not the save one, so 19. Right? If I just wanted to roll wisdom, like, hey guys, this is like the smarter thing to do, you know?
I think it would be more charisma.
It'd be a +5 instead of a +7, so it would be a 24.
Okay.
Yeah, and they ask, how are you gonna move this number of people that far?
I mean, how many people do we have?
About 150.
What city are we in again?
How many houses?
just a handful. Like you are, it's not really houses, it's just like shelter. You are in They Marsh. The town that you formed the tits in.
But how do we have that many people?
Well, population was like a few thousand before this happened.
I more mean, with the amount of habitable space left.
Sardines.
Well, it's tough, and obviously you need to get out. And you make a very good point of leaving, but they still wonder how you're able to get those people out, make that trek.
Well, I mean, we can take them, like, divide up into smaller groups and
I don't
take.
think we can go as one.
Well, no, but I mean, like, we could take, because you obviously you can't move that many people at once and, like, unseen. But once we get out of town, I assume there's, like, someplace we could have people wait until we, like, bring them out a few at a time or whatever. You know what I mean? To where we could have people defending, like, we would split the defenders into 3 groups. One to be the escort, one to protect the people who have already made it out, and one to protect the people who are still there. Until we've, like, moved everyone out.
Okay. Well, you could make a persuasion or a stealth to try and enact this. Both of you are able to make these rolls.
I mean, they're both the same.
Okay. With Cahoon's guidance as a strong leader, he's able to divide people up into these groups and get each group their own scout or person on point to direct a small group of people to spread out and get out of town. And Ash, with you're able to help with the healers and attempt to make sure that the sick or wounded are have the strongest defense to make sure that you're getting out fine. And I'll have, since Cahoon is a fighter, I'll have you make a couple attacks to try and get through whatever you find.
Am I well rested, or are we tapped, or what?
Yeah, you will say you're well rested.
Okay. Then I guess I will have a flail. Just a couple, just whacking at things.
Yeah.
I don't think I have an extra attack, but
No, not right now. But this is just a general idea of how successful you are in defending the groups.
I gotcha.
Ash, are there any spells that you want to cast while you're making this move?
What? I guess just maybe bless on the escort people. They don't have to stay in range of me, right? They just have to be. Well, that's only 1 minute. Guess that doesn't matter. I don't think so. It would just be kind of reactionary, like healing people.
Okay. So you're able to get quite a few of these groups to safety, although with this sudden attention, it draws a lot of these devils into fighting range. Cahoon, you're managing to get a little bit of leeway and push back against them, but it seems like they are very strong. And with the defenders, you lose 3 more, not of your clan, just of the remaining soldiers here. And it's really tough. Like, you get a lot of people out, but you're still having a really hard time. And with this last final push and getting out of town, we will move on to our next player, which is Tahpa.
Are you gonna skip Tahpa? Tahpa in prison.
In prison.
Tahpa, you are in Kalamport, the major merchant city. You have been drawn here because of all of the exchange of wealth. And as you got here, you learned that this fine young woman here is the new leader of Kalamport. The Archdevil Zariel has come in and basically just put herself in charge, promising wealth to those who follow her, and eternal pain and suffering in the hells if they don't follow her. So, Zariel is now the new leader of Kalamport. She has sent many of her summoned devils to the outside area. One of them would be Thaymarsh. But it seems like things are pretty shitty here.
Yeah.
Damned if you do and damned if you don't.
Yeah. So there are a lot of devils that just kind of do what they want in town. And you have come here to sort of... Why would you come here? Why would Tahpa come to a merchant town that's sort of just taken over now?
Well, considering I'm a merchant, I'm assuming what happened. He's probably there because everywhere else is shitty too. And I don't know, did he know about this fact before he came?
You actually didn't know about this.
Oh, okay. So he probably came to Kalimport because everywhere is kind of a shit show at the moment, and being as he is a merchant, he would probably come here to see, like, get some news on things. He's more of a traveling one, but he'd want to come here, get news, get his bearings again before heading out and trying to either help how he can or figure out how to survive.
And
was there supposed to be an alt sheet that popped up?
Oh, yes.
Not for you.
I'm taking guesses. I'm like, am I a thief
Not for
still,
Soch.
or I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing.
No, you're actually.
Actually.
You're a circus sideshow now.
Oh man.
So-
oh great.
You
A stiff wind could kill me.
you know that the surrounding areas have been infested with a lot of devils, but for some reason Kalimport wasn't. Like, it's fairly safe. So you decided, this is one of the least shitty places, so I will go there. And then you found out about Zariel.
Yeah.
And devils aren't as crazy or bloodthirsty as demons, so they mostly want your soul and money. So
Basics.
yeah, they're not out to kill you, they're just out to take your eternal life.
Yeah. And I'm guessing since I didn't hear anything through the grapevine that is anything that I'm connected to, that this information has not gotten out really much.
Yeah. You have heard through the grapevine that Katla isn't doing well, but not because of fiends, just because of just anarchy is taken over.
Okay.
Love that for you.
Yeah, I love this for me. I guess I'm immediately going to, well, I'm going to lay low, very low. I'm probably going to try to figure out what information I can at the moment and maybe leave a message for others. Try to get the word out to my network.
Okay.
What's happening in this town, because if I'm not aware of it, then they're not aware of it.
All right. Let's have you make some rolls on how you would like to both lay low and leave any kind of message.
So, how are people generally, like, dressed and living here? Because I could start with that, try to blend in that way. Message-wise, probably try to leave a symbol somewhere that's like, hey, not safe. But other than that, I'm mostly just going to store what information I have in my head until I can get out of Dodge.
Okay. So the people here, this is a desert town on the edge of the ocean. Merchant town coin is key. So it's lighter clothing, but also coverings when I stay out of the sun. and then a very heavy port town, imports kind of thing. Not a lot has changed actually since Zariel kind of came into rule. I mean, there was the tyrannical fascism that is overlooming people, and that threat is there, but just go on with your lives. And as for message, let's start with laying low. Let's have you roll either a deception, performance, or stealth, depending on how you want to go about doing this.
Roll for prone.
Let's see, deception, performance, or stealth. I think maybe I'll do stealth. Yeah, I'll do stealth. That was the wrong one, but hell yeah. I mean, that wasn't actually Brasz. I just didn't click on the right name.
Okay.
There we go.
Yeah. So even if you aren't disguising yourself to look like the people here, throughout the time that you're spending, you're able to keep out of sight from both like common folk and the devils. Whether that's just like staying out of sight from in the bazaar, or like at night you just sleep in an alleyway, whatnot. You able to keep quiet. And as for leaving a message, how would you like to go about doing that?
So the whole town is kind of like not great. But if there's any places that seem like, oh, you can hide here or something, put like a little symbol saying like it's a safer area, but also probably keeping a notebook in code. That way, if for some reason I don't make it out, I can throw this onto something and hopefully it can get out there.
Okay. Let's have you make like a sleight of hand for your message.
Make like a tree and leaf.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah, I know.
You believe that what you have written is a pretty clear message for those looking. So, you expect within the next couple days that you'll receive some sort of response, either in person or another Thieves' Cant message. But while you're waiting, let's move on to the next person.
Little did I know, I'm illiterate.
And next up is Nellie. Nellie, your goddess Salune she dropped out for a short bit. Like, she was busy, and you got the voicemail, which was so annoying, but she came back to you and started talking, and it was very frantic. There was a lot of information that she just kind of trauma dumped on you, and while you were in your hometown of Esmeraltaran, you got word from Salune that you needed to really spread her word. And there were a lot of godless people in Katla. And she was desperately urging you to go there, and that you would find someone there to really help out your cause. There were gods, or the deities were having trouble with something, although she didn't really spill those beans. We're having trouble with something, and so she desperately needed you to go to Katla. And it's definitely not your scene. This place is just a mess. You traveled here, and it didn't take you too long, but when you got here, you just feel like this is not the place for you to be. Even though your goddess told you to be here, you don't want to. So you have gotten to town, and it was pretty easy to actually get in. They have these walls that protect the town, but nobody's really guarding the walls, so you just waltzed right in. And the towns are just full of debauchery. So what would you like to do, Nellie, in Katla?
Oh no. What would I be
Show them their
doing?
vile ways.
I'm not gonna just like post up on the corner and start shouting. That seems stupid. And also not at all Nellie's style. Ooh, jump scare. I think one of the first things I'm gonna. She said, did she give me any information about this person who would be able to help me, or is it just like there's a person there?
She said you're not gonna like them, but
Awesome.
they're your best option. They follow the Raven Queen, which
No.
you know that Selune really doesn't like, because the Raven Queen's all about death, and Selune doesn't like to do with that, but this is your best option.
Okay. Okay. Should have said follows the Raven Queen, no other information regarding this. That's fine. That's chill. I think the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna look to see. There's gotta be temples around somewhere, even if they're not temples to Selune. Like, there's gotta be some sort of temple, even in a debauchery city. They have to worship something. So I think I'm gonna see, sort of like, maybe ask around, or at least be like, oh, like, who do you guys worship here? What are the temples?
Okay, you can make an investigation or a religion check.
Why can't I spell? Fuck. Okay, there we
Fuck.
go. I rolled that from Nellie's sheet. I'm just didn't click Nellie, sorry.
Can you put that in a sentence?
Go fuck yourself?
Definition.
P
Fornicate.
H-U-Q.
To strike.
Freaking means to strike.
Freaking. Okay, so you are able to actually you find a temple to Selune, but it is just full of people who do not worship her because they do what they want. It seems like they've kind of ransacked the place, and there are people inside that are drinking, freaking, and just acting like this place is just another place to do what they want. You find a bunch of gambling happening in here. People have seemed to be selling off the items they find here. The censers, the candles, the incense, the giant wooden piece that looks like a moon.
Excuse me. Okay. Don't know what to do with that. I'm gonna post up on near the door with the good shit in my bag and put it in my pipe. And when people come over for a hit, I'm gonna say, yeah, but you have to help me clean up first. And I'm just gonna sit there and kind of like sitting back and be like, nah, like this is only for people for like this is only for people who worship Selune. Like, this is my special shit. This is the good shit, guys. Like, if you want something else, you're gonna have to go find it yourself. So I'm going that route.
Okay. So is this a truthful statement?
Oh, I'm just not sharing it with people that don't worship Selune or don't help Selune. It's
Okay.
not special. It's just it's good shit, and I'm not sharing it.
No. I'm asking like what you should roll: persuasion or deception.
Oh, persuasion. Got it. Got it. It's not high, but that's fair. Either way, I'll be posted up like sort of near the door, and either looking at everybody doing stuff and trying to figure out what my next steps need to be, or trying to like people watch to sort of see who else might be in the area.
Okay, I'll have you roll insight. And when you say that it's only for Selune, the people just like kind of say they'll find their own shit somewhere else. Fuck Selune. And then like one person will piss on the side of the wall.
Nice. Are they leaving though, or are they just hanging
Yeah,
out
they
still?
leave.
Just yeah, nice. Okay.
Okay, so you're kind of watching people, and you notice as you're watching this like disheveled old man, looks like a beggar, he kind of just keeping to himself, isn't really part of the scene. Like, all these people here are here to have a good time, but he's just seems to walk through town ignoring other people. He goes into a tavern called the Sly Lantern, and you don't see him for a while. And with that, we will go on to our next people. The wonderful town of Assam, where Rassaahao and Khalas are in the fields, working extra hard. Khalas, I want you to make either a survival or a nature check to see how well you're able to upkeep these fields.
Let's see here. You said a nature or a survival?
Yeah.
Go survival.
Lizard.
Why lizard?
Lizard not here.
Lizard not here. Lizard trapped in Death Temple.
Alright, so you are a bit distracted from the opportunity to go to the city of Brasz tomorrow. And Rassaahao sees this, but he is able to pick up your slack and make it so it looks like you're working harder. You're able to get extra stuff done. And Delta... Oh, go ahead. Do you have something to say?
No, I just said sweet.
Oh, okay. Delta, you are in the library. What are you studying? What are you looking up?
Whatever is related to my current experiments.
Okay. Let's say that in your excitement for the planar shifting that you are going to, with Rassaahao's help, go to the elemental plane. You are looking up like portals and teleportation, that kind of thing. And as you are sort of, have you make an Arcana check. Nice. So as you are studying these jumps and moving from one plane to another, or moving from one space to a different space, you are kind of practicing the arcane arts of casting these spells. And as you are doing so, you kind of like make a little miniature portal, and you see, like, through this portal, you don't have a specific place in mind. You're just like casting what it says in the book. Through this portal, you're able to see a face. Well, actually, two faces. You see the face of a half-elf drow and her brother sitting frightened in a tree as it shakes around them. And that's where we'll end tonight's session.
Everybody's scattered.
It kind of feels like
Not quite.
everyone else is like kind of in a bad situation.
What gave
So
you
the
that
Baron-
idea?
The Baron just let her go? Like, fine, I don't care, whatever. I got a world to conquer.
I mean, it
like,
was her wish.
Yeah.
She wanted to have her, like, perfect family in one piece.
Oh man. And so the entire rest of the world is suffering.